Hello, hello. Yes, this is not a stream, it is recording. Yes, and therefore that is the chicken sub. Oh, what? No, not a stock, but it's actually a steak. So yes, it's pretty much just a fun cup organized by the Trackmania Asia Oz Discord, just to commemorate, well, just that one track that we did for the previous, or should I say, the latest Asia Oz Trackmania Championship that we did around, well, pretty much half a year at this point. So yeah, it's pretty much just this one track, Chicken Steak by Dangerrae. And yeah, we're just gonna do a pretty much a fun event. No prizes involved. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see who will win this. I gotta tell you, honestly, I'm a bit disappointed by the turnout because they were about like 20 that 13 players to go. Well, there were like 23, sorry, and turns out only like 13 came in the end. I thought I saw my fellow compatriot, Starlight Pat. Apparently, I guess he had something on. I hadn't heard whether he had something on today, so yeah, unfortunately he is not here. Apart from that, there are still quite a bit of big hitters like Gaming Boy, Kunal, obviously very veteran players of the Asia Oz Championships. In fact, even of course there's a champion there as well. Kunal has finished on the podium twice in the past two AOTCs. Also, we have Drafty, I think Gaming Boy as well, and Leviathan. Obviously, he's the one that actually has been organizing this thing for the most part together with Season 1-4. I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no input. In fact, they don't even know that I'm actually just recording this because at this time recording, I literally just woke up from the nap. So yeah, gonna be rough to cast this one. But and then I not to mention, I didn't even know this was a 20-minute time attack. But I guess it just adjusts itself depending on the duration of this qualification. Because yeah, I mean, me and the other admins have quite a lot to learn about this competition too. So yeah, quite interesting to see that. Yeah, if you take one track and you put like a 20-minute duration, you get a 20-minute time for EA, sorry, time attack. So yeah, look at Drafty as we continue to talk about certain things. So yeah, as I mentioned, the format is just like time attack. Top 16 qualifies for the bracket phase. Unfortunately, unlike the Indonesia Trackmania Not So Fun night that I casted last weekend, it is just a single elim bracket. So, well, I mean, I can safely say everyone, for all the 12 players that are playing. Did I say 13? No, I apologize. I meant 12 because the 13th player is me, obviously, because I'm just recording this thing. So, yeah, it's let's just see what are they gonna do. So at the moment, if you look at the map records, Winky Face has the fastest time by 4/10 here. Game Boy 46.0 to 46.4. Kelva has a 46.7, followed by Cobra and Kunal finishing out the top 5. Shupi actually isn't that. I mean, it's pretty close for the low 47 times. Like Shupi and Leviathan are not that far from Kunal. Quite surprising that Kunal's that low, but I mean, it's just for fun, so maybe he's not pushing it for the time being. Not to mention, as I said, many people, all the people that are playing right now will go into bracket phase, so maybe they are just not pushing it. We have a few non agents as well because we opened this competition to everyone. That guy crashed right here, and well, I gotta say, that guy crash is pretty respectable. I mean, he has practiced quite a bit, but he's still languishing in 12th and last place. Oh right, I disabled. Okay, you know what? I just realized my overplanet was disabled due to Trackmania Formula League Season 5 prologue. So yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the 2-minute players plugin that I used to cast for the aforementioned Indonesian Trackmania event last weekend. So yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do the try and tested method of just going around the scoreboard and pressing the spectate button. So I've just checked through the Asios Discord, and Winkyface also recommended that it is indeed a disappointing event. I mean, I and myself am disappointed because for a meme event that really like we took, I think we announced this event on a week's notice, and I thought there'd be quite a few people, but it turns out maybe the Europeans is definitely not possible. So I mean, that was expected, but I think NA should have at least had some people because it is the weekend. So yeah, I think we might to work on the marketing of events. Well, guess we gotta try some more, I guess. Oh well. I mean, of course, no prize money is involved, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Did we make this community too serious? I don't know, because it's just for fun. Maybe they really don't like this track. I mean, I honestly, personally, I don't really like this track because I mean, because of that particular ice slide. Maybe I can show you somebody that's already going through there. Maybe Shupi can show us. I have no idea. So 11 minutes to go. Yeah, again, a lot of time for these competitors to set a fast time. But yeah, that ice turn before that dirt sector, last sector will catch a lot of people out. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen in the rounds. So this VOD will probably be a very short one because yeah, I don't know how long a 40-minute event would take out in terms of this space, because yeah, I am not streaming this live. I'm just recording because yeah, there wasn't enough time to even like mention to Leviathan that I was gonna pass this impromptu because I literally just woke up from a nap. So didn't want to make this an unprofessional setting to be even more unprofessional. So I think the best I could do is just record, and then if they are okay with me releasing it to the interwebs as a YouTube video on my channel, which that's what happened for the Indonesia Treadmill Not So Fun Night, then yes, we will continue on upload the VOD. But as it stands, it might just be simple recording. With a very smooth ice turn, but it's already okay. So he has already respawned one, so obviously he might have messed up the ice turn a few times. Let's have a look at the top. In the meantime, looks like Kava has gone his way to second place. Given way, I don't think has gotten an improved time so far, so he's still working on it. But pretty close, 454 to a 475. Leviathan now in fourth place with 466. Cobra with 467, and Kunal now down to 6th place. And that's another PB for Game Boy as he takes over second place once again for 46 too. That guy Crash is commenting how. Well, I gotta say, my friend, you just have to keep practicing, respectfully, because yeah, I mean, it depends on when this guy even play and all that. I gotta say, it took me ages to even be like at least decently good at this game, so you shouldn't really be asking me this question. Just focus on your own, because I mean, as I said, all players will make it to the bracket phase, so I think the problem is to just, I would say, to advise him is just keep going. I mean, then again, many of the players here tonight have played this track before, because it was indeed in Asia All-Trackmania Championship. Guy kind of fast. I think he's just commentating on the pace in general, because he is 2 seconds off the pace, which is still goal, but yeah. Crashes again. Let's look at Mahjong. We haven't talked about Mahjong for a bit. Obviously a very frequent player for the Indonesia Track Mania Cup. Unfortunately, I'm not sure when that next ITC is gonna be because after that not so fun night. I'm not sure what's the future of the event. Not heard anything from the Brighton Overseas 014, who unfortunately at the moment is currently outside, so can't really have his input about that right now. But yeah, at the moment I don't have any future indications of whether ITC will continue on, because now that we have this competition too, maybe there might be some bigger and better events for the Indonesian Track Mania community. That's still good. It'd be sad to see ITC go, but maybe it's being repurposed for something else. But I do not have any other information apart from that. It's time recording. Of the not so nice words to Winky Face at the moment. Then again, I have no idea how they look like, so and forgot Manji1 legs, but that is a 46.856 by Manji1, so that's a decent PB. I think that was 410s. But yeah, apart from that, I think the chat's been pretty civil. Yes, civil, I think that's the word. Yeah, not too bad. Nothing really toxic about that chat so far, but we could may not see that as we go on to the serious phase, aka the bracket phase. Oh, Brighton Girls there. Manji1 having a good point of view of that. Very funny. One hits the wall there. Let's look to Kelva. Kelva's pretty much the underrated player, I would say. He was the one that defeated the mighty Kura Jinkwa in a bracket match back in, I believe, August. Fast point APEC for the month of August, the monthly. Yeah, decent performance. Actually, for a guy that usually plays Royale, like he's, I would say, specialization is a Royale or playing the Royale mode. Yeah, of course, Royale still needs you still need to be a good player. So yeah, pretty good. I would say his biggest strength is indeed his consistency. So it'll be interesting to see how far he will go in this competition. It will be very interesting to see indeed. See if he can improve on his PB. He's currently 500s up on this. And now for that dreaded ice turn, very nicely done. This should be a PB as you see Crash hitting the wall again. Wow, you lose 210s there. Wow, okay. That's not a PB. So his ice turn must be really godly to gain that much time back at that sector. So yeah, very, very interesting. So again, Kewa with a decent start as we see Kunal as well. Not sure if he is on a good one as well. Let's switch the segue to him real quick. Oh yes, he is. He is a 10th up at the moment. Because he would carry on through this corner because you need a lot of speed. In fact, he's already almost 3/10s up. Goodness me. Kunal, as I said, multiple podium finishes in the past to AOTC, so won't be surprising if he gets a decent PB here, and that's a 46.5. Wow, actually, I just noticed Smitty also has a 46.5 and he's now in 5th place. That is... But he had... I guess, consistency doesn't matter here, so if you can get a fast time within this 20 minutes time attack phase, yeah, that's could be a pretty good seeding for the bracket phase. But yeah, Kuna also has a 46.5. Still no change at the top is obviously Winky Face by still 2/10s, followed by Gaming Boy and Kelva, the top 3 places at the moment. But we still got 3 minutes, anything can still happen. As I said, I think I said this many times throughout the past few events that I casted, that I've seen weirder things in Trackmania esports, so yeah. Also, I see that the 2 admins are now in the Trackmania Agent or Discord VC, so I think they're just watching. See? Yeah, I do wish I was streaming this at all, but yeah, if I hadn't woke up too late, too close to the start time, then I mean, now it's a bit too late. I feel like I'm like it's not nice to like just stream without them knowing, or even at the last minute notice. Cause yeah, I should have asked about it yesterday or something. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of focused on getting a good time on the Trackman Premier League Season 5 prologue, so yeah, that slipped through my mind. So apologies for that. Oh, Kunal's crashing again. Again, still no changes. Leviathan still has a 46. That's not. Oh, Leviathan. I cannot spectate him. So maybe he's spectating. I don't know. Maybe he's satisfied with his time, so he's just spectating for the rest of this TA. But there's still some players that we haven't talked about, like Cobra. It has a 46.6, not that far off the pace. I would say nothing. Well, he has played in the monthlies, but I don't think he has really reached the finals at the very least. So we'll have to see. Maybe he did. I mean, I have to check the past few monthlies at the moment. You know, you have to dig out Liquipedia Trackmania because that's where. I mean, I'm not sure if they actually track everything, but I think they do. So, but we run down the clock for the last 1.5 minutes. Yeah. Let's see where Cobra was. I mean, he was indeed in the top 60. Oh wow, they didn't even bother updating all. Actually, quite atrocious. So yeah, but I can definitely tell you, Cobra was indeed had played in the past two monthlies, August and September. So yeah, do not count any of these players out yet, because you know I've seen weirder things Trackman Esports. I think that's the second time I said it, and even the slowest players can get into the next round by sheer consistency. But yeah, I think that should be it, unless there are any other people that we've seen on a lap. Looks like Kelva and Game Boy are the only ones left, so let's go to them. Yep, still there. I think Gaming Boy was on a good one. In fact, he's already gotten a 46-1. So I think what we saw just now on the free cam was indeed his PB, and he actually is going. I know, I might be wrong there. Trevor now through the ice turn and hits the wall, so that's probably it from him. And Gaming Boy, well, not so much, but I think that's probably it. And no more time. And there we have it. That is indeed the time attack phase of this Chicken Steak Cup. And Winky, not surprisingly still, even though it was pretty close at the end, wins the phase. Again, Gaming Boy second, 46-1. Gabriel with 46-4. Kunal, 46-5. 3-4. Smitty, 46. 5-0, and Leviathan 46-6, and Cobra 46-1. Pretty close, and here are the rest of the well, pretty much the last three players are over there.